My name is Nick Boehm. I'm co-executive director. We're a low barrier labor organization. We hire people, many of whom have had experience living outside, living with housing insecurity. We offer fair wage jobs to them. We go out and we clean the streets. We offer services like tent side trash service, so we go to areas where people are camped and we offer to haul waste for them. I think for me the idea is about low barrier work. A lot of workers out there don't have driver's licenses. Anything we can do to help someone be a worker in the economy, we want to do. And one of the ways that we find we can do that is by keeping the barrier low. So if that means that we're out there on something they don't need a special license or certification to drive, we want to do that.
My name's George. I was doing a drop right now, dropping some trash and cardboard off. So I'm gonna go back out and get more trash. The usual shift is probably about 16, 17 trips from here to anywhere within like a mile, 2-3 mile radius. We do about 16, 20 trips a day, back and forth, just picking up trash. Hey, that person Flanders, I got that. I was asking if there was any more jobs when I was asking if there was any more.
I got it here. I thought you were looking.
We have icicle, tricycle built, 3-wheel, front style cargo bikes, and we've used those as waste hauling vehicles. They're really effective in the downtown core, Old Town, Chinatown, that area where the streets are kind of small. It's not always the best idea to be bringing a big old truck through. And the style that we have can accommodate up to around 450 pounds of trash. We run multiple trips back and forth. We have a trailer that lives in our parking lot out there, and they fill that trailer up, and then a biodiesel truck takes it to transfer station. We're moving about 1,400 pounds every 4 hours by trike.
So we were a group of canners and dumpster divers, waste pickers that started this organization. A lot of the people that are waste pickers suffer poverty, so a lot of us suffer homelessness. Because a lot of us come from homelessness, we don't tell people that they got to get clean. We don't tell them that they have to act a certain way. We give them these opportunities, and then they're like, hey, this is really cool. I'm helping the community. They start stepping up to that. With the trikes, the way that we're using them has created more jobs, more sustainable jobs, and the eco-friendly piece of it is just growing in leaps and bounds. They're super excited about it. If they've donated one shift, then they're like, okay, I can be sober for 4 hours, I'll do that. There's people with mobility issues. It's easier for them to do the trikes than walk.
Before I got hired, I lived on the streets for about 10 years, and I decided, since there wasn't a whole lot more to do, I just decided to start cleaning up the street I lived on, which was Southeast Belmont. About a year into that, one of the care team members came by and said, would you like a job? And I said, yeah. So they hired me at 20 bucks an hour. So it went from nothing to something. But I had to start right where I was at, so that was a good thing.
The biggest thing I think for the trikes is that it's a lot cheaper to buy a trike. It's a lot cheaper to maintain a trike. And it is efficient and effective to have the trikes. It's really nice to be agile. It's nice to have a system that can be flexible, that can move onto the sidewalks, across the park, wherever we need it to go, and then not be another vehicle on the road. Environmental stewardship is part of our mission, and the trikes fit right into that because it gives people a new skill, which is a part of our mission, and it takes cars off the street. It eliminates carbon from the environment while being, to my mind, every bit as effective and probably cheaper than having another truck on the road, having a third vehicle out there. There's also something about when you go to a camp, when you go to an encampment, not bringing a big truck with you. I think to a lot of people that calls up traumatic memories of being swept, having police there. There's just something friendlier about rolling up with a bunch of guys on foot and a guy on a tricycle instead of, rolling in there in a big, work truck and jumping out of there to do your job. That feels a lot better. It feels like you're part of the community. You're ground level with people.
I get along with a lot of people on the street. I was out here, that's where I come from. Yeah, a lot of people I can relate to them, and, most people see me and they're happy. I got water or, a couple good words to spread around. A little bit helps anywhere, I've been doing this probably about 4 or 5 months now, solid. This place gave me an opportunity to stop using, stop drinking, be able to get clean, stop drinking, get an apartment, and it's all because basically put your ground score.
How it helps with the mission is first of all, it's a positive light. They see positivity. They see us giving back to the community. So it is changing society's perception of who and what is considered valuable, because we're also contributing. We're doing something, and this is making Portland a better place.